Okay, so live streaming. Okay, great. Thank you, everyone. And today is again Wednesday, RYB plus. Every time that I come back here, it's so much fun to watch all of you coming in, all high energy people. I'm so glad all of you are able to figure out a very powerful technique to work together. That's really amazing. So that's what we want this to be, become like a platform to bring out all the talents that each one of you have got it. So you'll be surprised to see when you get the right platform, the kind of thing that you can do can become a very miraculous thing. So there are a couple of things. There's important thing that I would like to actually bring it to all of your notice. And before I get started, I need permission from few of you, because from all of you, if you really want to do something different, right, we should be open for experiment. And sometimes experiments will fail, sometimes it will pass. So if you fail, we'll take the learning from that and take it forward. If it goes fine, yes, everybody will get the benefit, right? So now, so when we are going and doing it, sometimes it will not work in our favor. But if it works in your favor, you'll have fun and you will have a lot more things to do. So when we are going to be trying it out certain things, can I have a permission from all of you to give me a permission to experiment? Can you give me a permission? PG, permission granted. Permission granted. Yeah, great, super, amazing. Because it will make many of you uncomfortable. So that is why I'm taking the permission from the beginning. But I'll tell you, this is going to have an amazing impact on the world if we are able to implement the way that we are actually thinking in. So with that permission, I'm going to set a context. Remember, context is more important than the content. So as many of you are aware that I'm actually catching up with Gopal every single day, which also means I'm getting a lot of ideas which can be implemented here. But the challenge is that when I come and I want to implement here, the speed at which the implementation has to happen is a question, because every one of you will be at a different speed. I have to take everybody together and get started. So we'll decide a frequency at which you guys are ready to take the change first, and then we'll build the change according to that. So you guys decide what frequency you want this change to happen. Do you want this one to happen once a month, or once in 2 months, whatever it is? So we will bring, and I'll propose certain things that these are the things, if we can implement, you're going to get an amazing result. This is what I've seen in the other community, and we'll pick and choose whichever is suitable for our community, and we'll build it accordingly. That's how the process will be. So one action item, just a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah. So the frequency, all of you can decide and let me know by the next discussion that we're going to be having. Okay, and here we go. So we want to focus extensively on the health part, and many of you have written in your vision board, you want to achieve your financial freedom, you want to create a passive income, and you also want to have your health goal that is there, and all those things have been put in place, right? So now one of our always vision had been that we want to help you to achieve your vision. Now, what we have done is, over the period of last 2-3 months, we have been actually interviewing a lot of people on the yoga side, because we have seen that the preventive healthcare is one of the most powerful things to get started. Because Gauri madam had a very clear restriction. Only she can do it from 5:30 to 6:30, and we did not have other slot for us to get started. So idea was that if we can have some more people hired as a yoga experts, and that can actually make a way to the big thing that we can look at it. But unfortunately, even after speaking 29-30 people, none of them actually matched our standards, or whatever the expectation that we had. Which also means, even though we could not figure out those people, which also means this has opened up a very big opportunity for us. This is a very big gap in the system that we could actually figure out. There's a lack of a very highly qualified yoga trainers, even though there are a lot of trainers who are there around. So the idea is that we want to build a funnel, a business model surrounding to the preventive healthcare, which is going to be coinciding with the way the current corona situation is going, where we will be able to help the people on it, right? Very recently, just 2 days back, one of my very close friend passed away. It was a very surprising thing. He was very young, energetic, and handsome also. And he was at my age only. And he recovered from corona, but after a month, he went through that black fungus, and then with multiple organ failure, he actually died. Not only that, one more friend also, he's also at my age only. He also passed away. See, there is one thing, right? You never know when your turn will come, because it is not in your hand or somebody's hand, right? The Upperwala will decide when your turn will come. So don't think you have got, okay, next 20 years, 30 years to achieve whatever you want to do. So whatever is there, you get started with this, put into action whatever you can do immediately. This is the biggest lesson that I've learned. And if my friend would have put in the yoga after he recovered from corona, probably his immunity would have become much more powerful and would have fought the black fungus on his own, rather than going to a hospital. So every single time that I'm actually going and getting it, I'm getting circled back to the health niche only. And so I'll be much more focusing on the health niche in the upcoming days. So one of the area that we want to look at it, and when we had a very big brainstorming session with Gauri Madam, Chauhanji, and all our core leaders, one thing that came out is that yes, yoga can be taken as a very powerful niche, which can help all our RYB advanced participants to create the passive income they want to do it without disturbing their current schedule. Whatever they're going to office and all, they can still continue to do it. Yoga is something that is done in the morning, 5:30 to 6:30, 1 hour. You get trained properly, and then you can all set. So what we have done is we have actually put together a very, very comprehensive plan and a roadmap that can enable all of you to actually take the career path in yoga if you choose to do so. Okay, I'll explain the entire thing and entire framework and the potential that it has, and how you can actually create a very huge opportunity for others while helping other things. So starting, actually what we have done is we have started implementing in the RYB 09, 6:30 to 7, we are introducing the yoga session. So because when we sent few people to Gauri Madam session directly, slightly, because it is slightly advanced, few people will do that, and after that they had their body pains and they decided not to come from the next day onwards. So to avoid that, we'll do a warm-up for them for the 3 weeks time till the time they are in RYB. So that will have a meditation, pranayama, loosening up, cardio exercises, which will make sure that there is no cardio attack happens for the people, and all this kind of thing. Then energetic song has been pushed up. Instead of covering this as part of RYB, this will be taken as an activity where they will be dancing with the yoga, and then that will be a combination of Zumba, and all those things have been actually put in together. And so the idea is that within the 30 minutes time, they will be able to complete the entire exercise. And yeah, soon and later from the RYB 10 onwards, this will also be introduced as a team activity, and they will also be scored based on that points. So that's one thing that we want to put it across, because we want to build that culture right now when they're in the RYB, so that after RYB also they will continue to do the yoga. See, you can have anything, okay? You can have crores of rupees, you can have a great relationship. What is the use if you don't have a life? What is the use of having that, right? So you are putting everybody into things. So health has to be the utmost priority. Okay, so there is no negligence on this. So now we will also be, starting. I mean, basically, we want to in the upcoming days, eventually we'll implement the health part. Definitely, would like to actually track it in terms of how you got your health benefit for every 90 days, and we want to take it forward. So the next thing is, we have already circulated a Google form where the nomination has been sought for all the people who wants to take your career in the area of health, and many of you have also filled in. So we'll start reaching out to you one by one, looking at how exactly all of you are doing. So the next one is that the idea which was proposed is that rather than going and hiring somebody from outside for yoga, because we've got a very good leader in terms of the yoga expertise, that is Gauri Madam. She will take the lead and she will identify the talents who are coming in RYB, Revive Your Brain program, and RYB Advanced. When I'm saying RYB, you guys are already there, okay? RYB Advanced, everybody are there. So we'll identify the talents from both the parties, both the sides, and then we'll start training you, and one by one. So initially, what you will do is you will be leading the session between 6:30 to 7 o'clock, and after this, there'll be 5 people will be chosen in the initial stage, because we are setting up the systems and process. And after that 6:30, we will start the yoga session. You will have half an hour. Those people will lead. Again, it will be under the guidance of Gauri Madam. And after that is done, they will be put into 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. batch. After the RYB is completed, they'll be shifted to 5:30, 6:30 batch. Now, we didn't want to stop at this stage, but we wanted to create a very comprehensive career plan. And this is what the career plan is going to happen. Let me tell you the certification cost, okay, so that you get a market feel of how exactly what we are talking about, okay. So there are a few certifications which are there. The basic, so-called, many of the people who do that certification, they'll charge around 80,000 rupees easily. There are few more institutions like Bharat School of Yoga, which will charge around 3 lakh rupees for the certification. We have Krishnamacharya Yoga Institute, which is going to charge you 10 lakh rupees for getting yourself yoga certified. Okay. But we wanted to build something very unique and very different. So what we have actually done is we have gone through the entire, research of this thing. And of course, Gauri Madam has very clearly suggested SVS University is the only certification that we should be sticking to, which is run by Narendra Modi ji's yoga guru, Dr. Nagendra. And this is the only yoga university in the world which is internationally certified. So don't take any certification from anybody else except from SVS University. We have checked with them, and very recently, due to this pandemic, it used to be a very physically you got to be there for a long time, probably a month or 2 months to get this certificate. But I'll tell you, due to this pandemic, they have introduced the online version of this as well, which means all of you get a chance to apply for this and start your preparation. Now, the theoretical certification will happen from SVS University, which is going to be costing you around 12,000 rupees only. And after that is done, that will not be sufficient for you to get started. So you need a practical session that needs to be taken care. The practical aspects of how do you conduct the class, how do you conduct the live sessions, application of yoga to health and other stuff, that will be supported by Gauri Madam, and she will be taking all the sessions to help you out. And after you guys are actually ready, you will be moved to different stages of the yoga. And those people, there are two things. One is you can take this as a career, or you can still, even if you do not want to take this as a career, you can still enhance your energy level working on yoga at a different level. So what would happen is we'll also segment this in future with different types of yoga systems. One is yoga with props, power yoga. After you work with Gauri Madam for 3 months, after 90 days, we'll again do the evaluation with all of you. If you have already stepped up, then you will be moved to a different yoga teacher who will be taking care of power yoga. This is even more advanced than your existing, whatever Gauri Madam will do it. So similarly, we'll continue to pursue this. I'm not sure to what level we'll go, but yeah, as long as we're getting good yoga teachers who are dedicated to help the people, we are going. But as of now, these levels are more than sufficient for you to get started. The moment you start going to power yoga, hopefully all of you will be in a position to make 108 Surya Namaskara. So which is pretty good from a common man's point of view. And then you also have different yoga types like Vinyasa and traditional university way looking at it. And there are different ways of chanting through which you will be able to generate the energy. And then, of course, you will have a cleansing Kriya. Those things are also there. And within the community, we have also sought for nominations. And we know that you have Shweta, who is a drugless therapist, who is an acupuncture doctor. And you've got Satyamurti Aji, Professor Satyamurti. Under his guidance, the entire health drugless therapy things will be actually set up. And we will be actually, we have also identified few people like Raz Manwaji, who is already into this, like pranic healing. You've got Lalita ji and Ramesh Nanna ji, and these names are not limited. We are still evaluating, and we need to actually go through this, but it's just the beginning. And those of you who still not fill the nomination, please go ahead and actually fill it. So we'll go and speak to you in the order in which we feel that, okay, this has to be picked up. And initially it will be very slow because we are still training and getting the certain things which will be testing out. And after we get a solid results of the first thing, then we'll be able to scale up at a later stage. And then, yeah, this will be there with Reiki and EFT. Of course, Chauhanji is an expert in EFT, but the idea is that we need to go beyond, Chauhanji's, whatever he is doing. Okay, I think I have to. Okay. Then in terms of the lifestyle also, we can look at counseling and diet and other stuff. And the costing, okay, the costing, we are yet to decide what and other stuff that is going to be happening. But I can tell you, yeah, meditation is also can be looked at. But I'll tell you how much people are charging outside for the yoga session, for 1 hour yoga session. So yeah, the yoga session, approximately people are charging anywhere between 1,000 rupees to 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 rupees, depending on the need and the kind of problem that you are actually getting in. People are doing one-on-one, they're charging as high as $60, $70 per hour. Especially if you happen to get international customers, the potential is that you can charge up to $70, and you don't need to sell anything. Okay, yoga is so popular, you don't need to do any selling on this. You just have to demonstrate this is what you're going to be looking at. And eventually and slowly, yeah, we want everybody to make that, okay, make that as a habit. So get up early. And yeah, so in 21 days, we are also coming out with a plan how we can put for RIB Advanced, how you can put certain diet plan which can be put into action. Any one of you have got your health goal as reducing the weight and other stuff. Yeah, so there can be a very comprehensive thing that can be taken forward. Yeah, yes, Gauri Madam is certified from Vyasa University, and that is a very unique thing about her. And not only that, she comes with a very big network of those yoga teachers who are certified from Vyasa University. So which gives us a lot more thing to do it. Yeah, of course, a lot more on the marketing things, another thing needs to be worked out. We'll eventually work out on that in the upcoming days. So this is a bigger plan that we wanted to present it. Yeah, so need to drop off for office. I'll catch up later. Yes, Milinji, please go through the recording. I've covered the main crux of what exactly has been there, and that is why you are seeing that shift of the goal writing and everything that you are doing in that particular, in my bridge, right? So now we have shifted to the Chauhanji's bridge, so that you can continue to do that in that bridge, and yoga sessions will happen here. So the idea is that those of you who wants to get started with the yoga part, initially start from 6:30 to 7, get yourself more stretched and do it within 21 days time. You got to move it to the 5:30 session, and you finish your 5:30 to 6:30, and then join and write down your daily exercises, and whatever you're doing currently, and then take it forward. So then you will continue with this. So in that way, you have taken care of your health first before you get started with everything, under a proper guidance. And if you take it seriously, the same 1 hour, whatever. Okay, thank you, Sagarikaji. So the same 1 hour, right? Whatever you're doing, people charge 1,000 to 1,500 rupees per month. 1,000 rupees into 100. If you get 100 people, assume that you take 1 year to get 100 people to do it, you will be making 1 lakh rupees per month. This is more than what you are earning in your day-to-day life today. For many of you, I'll tell you. Okay. And we decided to choose RYB and RYB Plus, RYB Advanced participants, because you guys have actually gone through this. You guys are rigorously doing it, and you're making your roots. You have already made the roots as a stronger thing. So first and foremost thing is put this across, and this is a scalable model because the idea and intention is to help you out, get out, train yourself, whatever is there in your vision board in terms of your financial goal, health goal, you do it and actually get started with this. So this is a pilot that we are working on. And once you have this pilot working, we'll extend this to the other areas. So whichever is there, again, you guys have to come forward and say that I'm willing to pick this up. So when I was presenting this yesterday, Captain Sanjay said, Sanjay ji said that, sir, we can do the similar thing in relationship area. I'm already have that expertise in this. So, okay, come out with the same thing, because I understand health background, and so I can actually connect this faster and I can put it across. But if you have something like that, which has to be, so don't worry how much money you're going to make right now. Okay, so come with an intention of helping the people, money will follow through. If you're consistently doing unconditionally, yes, it will come in. So even if you are for next 3 years, if you decide to hit 300 people in your Zoom class, because Corona is going to be there for some time, and then so you're going to have people connecting to Zoom very often, because there are not enough yoga qualified people who can train this. If you can build your quality, do 1 hour in the morning. Anyway, you have to do. Anyway, you have to do yoga. Why not you make money while you're doing yoga? So make 50,000, 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh, whatever you want to do, and rest of the time you enjoy, work on helping people, more people. Why not? Right? Keep your health fit, because that's the only thing which is there in the, at the end. Money can only buy medicine, it cannot buy health. Right? I'm opening up this for the questions. Please go ahead and ask me the questions. Okay, before we get into the questions, how are you finding this plan? Already Dr. Sagarika just put super duper plan.
It's a great plan. Really great.
Okay, cool.
Super.
It is an opportunity come from the RYB that I have accepted and I invited, sir.
Super.
Super.
Good plan.
Good plan. Chalo, now RYB Advance is about implementation. Reiki Mas Lalita ji, fantastic plans and guidance. Absolutely. So we want every one of you to participate and get your talents out. And it's a platform, end of the day. That's what we wanted to create. It's up to you, actually. Yeah, excellent plan. So Venkatesh, many of you are still thinking, right? How do I create money? How do I have to do that business? I have to get this one and all. See, for a complex problem, we'll always have simple solution. So we want to create an army of yoga teachers who are very, very highly qualified, and they themselves, are there consistently coming and doing all those things. Certain example, and India being the, India always been leading the world for over 4,000 years, except the last 400 years where Britishers came and actually just changed and made the, thing as a different one. But again, this is a right time for us to, take the lead and lead the world. I'm sure you can easily do it. Yeah. Yes, correct. I'll take the question. There's a comment. Yeah, from TGK Gopal Krishna sir. Anybody who takes this opportunity will be an early bird in the most upcoming area. Absolutely, sir. I'm telling, this would be a wonderful opportunity. All the 27 people who are there, go and pick it. I'm going to promise you, next set of people who are coming, they will not be given this kind of opportunity. They will have to go through a very, very stringent rules to pick this one. Yeah, go ahead, Brahmamji.
Yeah. If you see, there are so many people having health challenges, like diabetic, BP, thyroid, stroke, certain forms of cancers. These are actually not really diseases, some disorder in the body. So I was thinking to work with alternative therapy people and help the society, and they wanted to reach 1 million people to help it. So I was trying to see whether how I can use this platform to achieve my goals. This is what I was thinking. Thank you.
Okay.
Super idea, sir. All the best.
Yeah. Sure. I mean,
Where Brahman sir, if you come with a good plan, I will join and I will share my learnings.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
okay. So yeah, Satish, go ahead.
Yes, regarding this health, people used to say that 30% is either exercise or yoga and 70% is your diet. So how we can balance it and how we can implement it for our health vision?
Yeah, we will be putting a comprehensive plan about how you should actually take care of your exercise and also on the diet plan also. If you've seen that mind map, there's something called as diet also has been put in. So we'll come out with it. So what we are doing is, so we are building everything and almost like a scratch. So we have asked for, those people who wants to get, to be part of the morning sessions, right? We have requested. Yeah. Yes, even I shall help Veer Brahmamji. I'm already doing with senior citizens, 80 of them daily. Okay, great. So Yashwanji says that health most important aspect. If you have the costliest car, who also, what is the use if you are enjoying the ride in a horizontal position? Absolutely. So now the diet will also be part of this. And that is why I want all of you to start working, because we want to have a single point of contact. We do not want to have too many things to do and then we'll plan out and strategically we'll work on it. So I'm working from the health point of view, two people. One is my father, other one is Gauri Madam. Now, all of you have to actually work with these two people to figure out what is that you have, because I'll not be able to work with each and every one of you individually, because we are building a separate thing. So health part we are looking at. Again, tree plantation also I will have to work with, Vinayak Joshi ji and Deepthi and everybody to work with this. So I'll have 2 or 3 main point of contacts with whom I'll be working directly, and they'll be in touch. We'll be working with you guys to get it, and we'll build a scalable plan that can be taken it forward. That's how it will be done. So we are taking step-by-step approach. So first, we have already started the yoga session between 6:30 to 7 today. We started with the International Yoga Day so that it will be memorable for us rather than starting on some other day. So it was a very good thing, to start an International Yoga Day. And yeah, we'll build it slowly and one by one. And I want many of you to actually should set up a call with Gauri Madam and discuss what is your health goal and how do you want to achieve this, or which route and other stuff. Accordingly, we'll put it across. Okay.
Okay.
So it will be different for different people. We can come with the standard guidelines, but your health goal may be different from others. So we would like to get that personalized touch for at least for the existing people. I don't know about others who are coming, who will be coming in a lot of things, but yeah, at least for all of you, we want that to be done. Yes. Okay, so we want you to go implement. And any other questions?
Any study on which are the healthiest country in the world? Let's say start with the Japan, Switzerland, and all. What are they? Are they doing this yoga in Japan also?
See, in Japan, it's all about lifestyle, as you say, right? Yoga is predominantly in India. So Japan, the predominantly why they are actually having a very healthy part is they work on Ikigai concept. They follow the passion. So that is why they cross over 100 years. But Ikigai, is still practically implementing is a challenging thing. So probably whatever we are doing in RYB, if everybody implements it, I'll tell you, we will be using our tradition, the way our ancestors have built yoga and whatever Ayurveda, whatever they have built in, we'll just leverage, we'll use the platform of RYB to spread the knowledge the way it has to be conveyed to people. And we'll be able to make better than what these people have already got, right? Whether Japan, Switzerland, whatever you are saying, we'll be able to build even powerful than that. But we have to work as a team. and it cannot be done with one person or another person. Every one of us have to put, because all of you are already joining to plant the trees, right? Greenery has to start if you want to really your health and everything has to improve. It's all connected.
Sir, in Japan, they have two concepts, ikigai and arigato. Arigato is a powerful, arigato means thanks and gratitude. They are always following these two concepts, sir, as per my little knowledge.
Correct. Arigato money concept also Chavanji will be covering in the month of July.
Okay.
So that is already there in the plan. So we are getting best of the best. Okay. And yeah. Any other questions? Okay. So if you do not have any other questions, so the implementation has already started for the RYB batches. And for other people, we have already, Gauri Madam will start reaching out. If you have not filled in the Google form yet, please go ahead and fill it. It was actually put in the, WhatsApp group. Okay. And we are also working on a gamification in the Gopal's area. So how we can gamify the entire process, so which will be more fun for all of you to get started. And we are testing it now in next 30 days. Yeah, that's fine, Dr. Sagarpaji. We are almost done. Next 30 days, we'll be able to come out with those results of this gamification. Once I get that results, immediately we'll start implementing it in our RYB Advanced. So we'll have more fun with whatever you're doing. We'll be able to get more fun in this particular area. Great. Fine. Sure. So I'm done before the time. Whatever you want to ask, go ahead. It need not be in the health area. You can ask any questions. You have another 13 minutes.
6:30
basically-
you told yoga, right? Can we join that?
Yes, you can join. The way you should do is, join for 2-3 weeks. Get yourself loosen up first. Okay. That means that 2-3 weeks you may not be there in RYB Advanced for writing the goal writing. That is fine for 3 weeks. Then you go and after 3 weeks your body is loosened. Then you go to the session starting at 5:30 to 6:30. Okay, with Gauri Madam. Then you will finish 5:30 to 6:30. Then you come and start your goal writing, and your other things will follow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So the 6:30 to 7 o'clock morning ritual will be there, no? Like there's no change in that.
It will be there. It will continue to be there. The only difference is that 6:30 to 7 will happen in Chauhanji's ID.
Okay.
Yeah. So in my ID, it will be yoga, because we don't want the RYB people to shift between the IDs.
Yeah.
Correct.
Understood.
They're new and they're not used to it. So let's not do anything with them. So they'll finish the yoga, they'll go with the entire process. And then
Now, even if we have to join as freshers, so we 6:30 we'll have to join in your ID.
Yes.
Till 7 o'clock, and then I'll have to jump to Chavancha's ID.
Yes, that is.
So in that case, I'll be missing 6:30 to 7's morning ritual.
Yeah, you have to write earlier. You get up early and finish it. No.
Okay.
You anyway, you have a recorded version, right? You can do that. For 3 weeks, you do that and then do that. And then for the people who wants to, join between 5:30 to 6:30, whatever the charges that Gauri Madam will fix, you have to go and make the payment. And what I'm saying is, it's not a payment; it's an investment that you're doing it for yourself. And then have a clear path. If you want to take yoga as a career, set that and get started, because whatever the charges that that will be there, it is a peanut with whatever you will be getting in terms of returns of health and other stuff. Okay, fine.
So
And then
today,
yeah. Yes, Yashwantji.
No, sir, you complete. Then I'll.
No, I'm just answering the question. So I'm done with that answering. Yes.
Yeah. From today, we have started another activity, or you can say a ritual, like that. We call it as a affirmation shower. So we take a single goal of that particular person, and we pray for him, like collectively. That we call it as a affirmation shower.
Super.
So today it was Dipti ma'am. Tomorrow it will be Madhu Babuji, and we'll try to do one more this thing. We'll be covering 2 persons or 2 participants, per day. Like
Amazing. Good. And I want all of you to think in the scalable model also when you build this, right? Because when you are building it in a scalable model, see now, it is only a selected number of people, right? Less than 50 people. So once we are working on a digital marketing plan for us to scale up, and once that comes in a matter of 2-3 months, you'll see a huge numbers that will start flowing. So you have to think from the scalability point of view, how exactly you're going to be scaling it. And then all 25 or whatever number that you are there here who are seriously looking at, you have to build yourself to manage them. Each individually, you will actually become different leaders to do that. I'm telling you upfront, you guys have to build yourself. If you are not building yourself to the level, don't come and ask me. I've not got an opportunity. Openly, I'm telling. Because to lead, you have to pass the criteria. We will definitely evaluate. If you feel that yes, you have already moved up to your leadership role to the next level, that you are ready to mentor, few people are coming from RYB onwards, then you'll be allocated few people to do this. It's a fantastic way to build your leadership. Okay, because if you manage to learn this, then it will reflect in everywhere, in your professional life, in your personal life, everywhere. And you'll be able to harvest the time also. So whatever you want to do, that can be a very big in your whatever vision that you want to do it. These people can literally help you out. So I'm setting a very clear vision upfront, crystal clear. You guys have to build yourself to that level. And I'm very clear, including Chauhanji, we will do an evaluation and we should feel that yes, you have actually built yourself to that level to pick these things. Then only that opportunity will be given. Otherwise, you have to spend more time to do. So work hard for the next 2-3 months, whatever it is there. You have to think how you will manage when you have 100 people in one Zoom ID. When 100 people will come, how will you manage it? How will you structure it? You have to build the structure like that. So can we leverage like what we have done on vision board, right? You can take the simple example, right? What we are doing, we are coming there, and then we are having 2 people who are giving the presentation, and then we are setting up the Google form for the people to get connected with this. The change is simple. We are adding Google form for the people to get the data, and then we are connecting them so that they can work together, right? That's a scalable model. So even though there are 2 people who will come and give the presentation, 1,000 people can come tomorrow and they will watch the vision board presentation. When somebody says, I want to plant a tree of 1,000, and when that Google form is given to them, who knows, maybe 2 people will come and say, I will sponsor for 1,000. Your social goal is done. Just by improving your presentation skills. I'm giving you 2-degree shift, guys. You most of the time you think, okay, you need to make lot of money to help a lot of people. No. Just by improving your presentation skills, come and present when the vision board session is coming and present it the way you want and let the universe help you out. All of you studied the universal laws. And who knows, whatever you want to achieve in next 30 years, you may be able to do it in much faster way. So make use of the opportunity that is being getting created. Don't go behind the scene, right? Okay, I will not come and present the vision board and other stuff. If you can't, okay, public speaking is a $10,000 per hour activity. Okay, it is a $10,000 per hour activity. Go and practice. Because I'm telling you, all of you who are there today as an RYB Advance will be given opportunity to lead it, provided you prove that you have got your right intentions, you are focused on what you're going to be doing. Don't get into 100 things, okay? I'm telling you upfront. If you get into 100 things, you will have 100 money-making opportunities. Don't get deviated to everything. You will not be able to achieve whatever you want to do. Within the system will build you a solid, robust systems. If you are focused enough, Because if you are already into some 100 different things, there is no way you're going to be putting you here. I'm making it clear, because if you're focusing on 100 things, nothing will work. So focus is the key. So start eliminating the unwanted thing that you have it in your life. Get that, decluttering done. Then come, and we have to feel, okay, you are really, really worth doing it. And then, yes, when we give the Google form, you have to go and actually fill in. And this will be, and also I'm telling you, end of this June, some of your membership is going to be ending. And yeah, go ahead and renew it. What you are seeing is just the tip of the iceberg as of that, because in next 1 year time, there are a lot more things to come. And whatever the investment that you are actually making to get connected here, I'm telling you, it's nothing. Right? So go and request, because after June 30th onwards, we'll have a separate group that will be created, where only the paid people who are already there, they'll continue. And those people have already, completing their membership. So they'll be moved to the alumni, RYB Advanced Alumni. You'll still be part of that RYB Advanced Alumni, but this group will be only for the active people. So all these opportunities and all, whatever we are talking about, that will be open for RYB Advanced members only. So you have to be connected within the platform to avail the opportunities. It's a simple basic requirement, because that is how we'll be operating. I hope that is clear. And is it clear, guys? If you are clear, crystal clear, type in crystal. Type in crystal.
Can you repeat that one? I could not follow.
Yeah. So we are going to have your membership. Many of you have actually upgraded for 1 year, 3 years and all, right? Some of you who are in the earlier batches, their membership is getting over by end of the June. So they have to renew the membership at the end of the June to continue to get the services that we are actually offering. Otherwise, also all of you will be moved to RYB Advanced Alumni. Okay. Other people have already part of your lifetime membership and 1 year or 3 years and all. They'll continue to enjoy the benefit, whatever they have actually have. So now onwards, we'll not have any other membership. We'll only have 1 year or 3 year membership going forward. That is a flat thing that we are actually giving. MMJ, is it clear now?
Yes.
Yeah.
But what is the 1 year membership? Suppose somebody missed out, who could not continue, but they wanted to take a 1 year membership to continue. What are the charges?
So 1 year is 20,000 rupees and 3 years is going to be 40,000 rupees. 19,999 for 1 year. And for 3 years, it is going to be 39,999.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Because some of the things that we are working really require a lot of effort to be put in from our side. So that commitment is really required from your side, for if we want to spend that much time and energy from our side for this. And also to actually get the benefit, we have done enough testing. 2-3 months is not enough. At least 1 year is required for you to get the maximum benefit. Okay, and all of you are welcome for Saturday 7 to 8 vision board presentation. That is open for everybody. RYB, RYB Advanced, RYB Advanced Alumni, RYB Alumni. That we are keeping it as open for all of you. Whenever you want, you can come in. I would strongly suggest you come every week, because that is going to drive you to the next level. Okay. When you see different stories, different angles, different creativity of looking in vision board, you get that perception, you get the angles, you work on this, changing those angles. Right? Okay, thank you so much, all of you, for being here. And yeah, so we are coming to the end of this. We'll see you next week. We'll have Chauhanji who will come and actually speak on a lot of things. And you will get a chance to interact and ask the question too. Right? And this Friday, you will have Yatiraj sir who will be coming We'll be talking about a surprise topic. Let him reveal this. Don't miss, because we're going to have every Friday one of those coaches who will come and actually will talk to you about it. So the pattern we are looking at is around 20 to 30 minutes of actual session, not more than that. Remaining things will be open for questions and other activity that you can look at it. Yes, it is in the morning between the same 7 to 8. Every Wednesday, I will be there or Chauhanji will be there. We are rotating. I'll be here 1 week, another 1 week Chauhanji will come on Wednesday. On Fridays, you will have the coaches. One day you'll have Commander Vijay Kumarji. One day you'll have Captain Sanjay. One day you'll have Harsha. One day Atirajji. One day you'll have Professor Satyamurthy, who will come on the Friday on a rotation basis. So you get a chance to speak to them and ask your questions, whatever you want. So in that way, you're getting a very powerful support system. So to ask anything. Yeah, anyway, we are there. Any other things that you feel is necessary, you have already have, Yashwanji is there, you have got Captain Ji is there, you've got Madhu Babu. And I think these are the 3-4 people with whom you can immediately reach out to, and then yeah, they can help you out to further reach out to us. Fine. And if any of you are actually going through a serious health problem, take it for granted, and then you have joined RVB at this stage. Your why has direct relation with your health issue. Build your career in the health. I'm not telling. Maybe I'll focus on telling specific name here. Shetty sir.
Yes, sir.
Your focus should be on the health part.
Yes,
completely.
Sir. Yes,
so
sir.
your why is connected over there.
Yes,
so
sir.
You have to master the entire thing completely on the health. I'm setting you the very clear vision.
Yes, sir.
So you should reach to a mastery in terms of health, because you have gone through a lot of back pains and everything, right? You don't want this to be going to anybody else, right? You don't want your enemy also to go through that challenge, right? So you have to learn yourself, learn the art of yoga, all the other therapy, cure yourself first, because you are the asset for you and for your family. If you are there, only anything can happen, right? So first build yourself, and then after that you should focus on helping hundreds, thousands of people. Okay, so I'm setting a very clear goal for you. You are telling, right? I was not sure what I should get. So I told you, just get started, connected, be connected with us. When you get connected, when the right time comes, you will see why you have actually done. Now you're able to connect that out, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good.
Yes,
good.
Sir.
Super. All the best. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Chalo. Take care, guys. It's already 8 o'clock, and see you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Have a great
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
very much, sir.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.